Absolutely. I mean, how do you forget anything like that? I could not believe. Now, here's a number one comic on national, international television, and here's a guy who calls up Lawler because he had been given Lawler's name, and he said, I want to come down and wrestle with you guys down there. I love your wrestling. He was a tape trader, too. And and Lawler said, what? Who is this again? And he couldn't believe what he was hearing about it, because he was the number one comic on television in situation comedy at the time, and he was terrific at it. Well, he came down, and the people up in the East wouldn't have him because they said, well, you're making fun of wrestling by doing it. He started out doing it in nightclubs, and to be honest with you, the first one that he ever did was with his girlfriend. He conned her, and I say that with a little chuckle in my voice. He did that by conning her into doing a wrestling thing, getting up and challenging him, and that's how he became the world's leading wrestler of women. And he's a priceless character. He was, and we lost a dear one when it happened to him. But it was great to be around him, and he was very unusual, very unique guy. He would, hey, my earpiece fell out of my ear. Wait a minute. Okay, there, I stuffed it back down in the ear. Good, there we are. Now, and what is the sport we're talking about tonight? Is this soccer? No. And so he came down, and son of a gun, nobody could believe this. He paid his own way to come from New York down to Memphis to wrestle. You get the women lined up, and I will get in the ring with them. And that's how sincere he was. He came down there, and brother, it was great. It was great. It was crazy, but it was great and a half. And you're right. 1982 turned out to be probably the most sparkling year because of the Kaufman-Lawler matches and all of the things that followed, and the television and the big stuff that Andy always did with it. And believe me, this is true. When Andy came down there, he demanded that he had a locker room of his own, a little private locker room, and he would go for an hour and meditate. Now, he didn't ask me in there to say, hey, you want to watch me meditate? And so I take his word for it. I said, what the Sam hell are you doing in there, Andy? He said, I'm meditating. Oh, yeah. Well, you know how it is. Different strokes for different folks. and anyhow, but he was just a one of a kind of a guy. And it was the biggest thing that ever happened to Memphis in terms of crowds and that sort of thing. And so I guess we have more people ask about the Andy Kaufman years and the things that happened. And his manager, we almost had one there that we had his manager almost had a heart attack when he found out he had signed a contract to wrestle Jerry Lawler. You crazy! You're going to run me out of business and you out of the world. Oh, man, you can't be true. You stay out of that ring when these guys get in there. This women's thing is all right, but okay. Well, who said that about ice cubes? I don't know. Hello, John? Chad, are you with me?
Absolutely.
Okay. I heard that voice come down. Did you hear it? Oh,
no.
Okay. You did? I heard a female voice say, never mind. you'll be starting to wonder about me. You won't be the first person. I hear those funny voices. I've been around Kaufman too long. That was what happened. But anyhow, Andy would go in there and he would come out and he'd say, "Yeah, I was in there meditating." No, I don't want to talk to you about it. Just leave it alone, okay? And there we go. Yeah, no, specifically, you got anything else on Kaufman or anybody else? Let's fire, because I can see you're speeding up this clock, because I'm about to lose all the time that I've got here, and I'm not, I have too much fun talking about wrestling. I don't want to leave you.